Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Ah, there you are. Revelio.
Not enough reflection
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for... I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Hogwarts. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Happiness Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling. to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty's been late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow said to be reckless enough. He wants them alone.
Revelio!
Come in here alone.
Just join my house.
I'm able to hot me later. Still had some trouble.
Revelio!
This has become personal.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Finally! You can learn a lot from weather though, can't you? It's like everything's foretold right before you.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Imperial.
I'm going to say nothing. Boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Expulso! Expulso! If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really... You'll be
Revelio. Confringo. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
Hello, Hamura.
He will tell you what you need.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Confringo. My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Is somebody there?
Reparo.
Aha! There you are.
Imperial. Crucial. Defender. Confringo.
How dare you think?
One less human to worry about.
Imperial.
How nice of you to stop by.
Crazy. Potato. Stupid. Imperial. Crucial. Confringo. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Crucial. Imperial.
You are the talk of the school.
Confringo. Defender.
We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop.
Crucial. Confringo. Imperial. Defender. Confringo. Crucial. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Imperial. Confringo. Revelio. Crucial. Confringo.
Here is still clear. If anybody cares.
Imperial. Crucial.
Much too slow.
Confringo. Defender.
For a bit of dying, are we?
Imperial.
Ready to fight.
Confringo. Potato. Well, stupid. Levioso.
Just you wait till
Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
See me humans do every time.
Imperial.
Never seen a wizard use magic like you. That student defeated our
Arresto
White. Student.
Chill spells glance.
What was that?
Bombarda.
Spells won't save you now.
Imperial.
Setback like Velcro.
Rebellion.
Handy resource indeed.
Confringo.
Pleased to be included.
Not your best moment, Siberian.
Defender. Confringo. Defender. Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Imperial. Defender.
Wait a moment.
Confringo.
Ready to fight. How dare you?
Imperial.
That's the student from the town.
Impressed.
Crucial. Rebellion. Defender.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Always one.
Imperial. Well, there, Goblin. But then it was ours. Incendio! Imperial! How can I help?
You're afraid to fight back?
You're the one who's Defender!
You put quite a few of my friends.
Confringo! Defender! I did it! And an Ashwinder, no less. Confringo! Revelio. Imperial.
Especially quiet, are you? Such arrogance, thinking you can trust
Cruising.
The only life ends here.
Confringo.
Stupefy.
Defender. Stupefy.
Give it a peer. Incendio!
Confringo. Defender.
I've seen more courage in a Porlock.
Imperial. Cruising.
What have you done?
I know all of it.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
Jumping to me. It's not a trick.
Defender.
Confringo. You're the one who brings the high hypocrite.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Imperial.
Let's play.
Shame nobody saw that. These rocks have seen better days.
from me.
Imperial. You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' heads instead of others. Knew you were still hanging. Triple you manipulated me. You're the one who...
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. Oh, the anticipation.
Some of those wizards were friends of mine.
Imperial.
I know all about you.
You should never have come in. I see you.
Defender.
Slippery little snake, aren't you?
Confringo.
Mastered exterior armors, haven't you? Perhaps that's all you.
Stupid trick. Defender.
You can't imagine.
I should investigate.
It's been ages since I've found it.
Such Imperial. Crucial.
You I can get that yourself back. Hopefully from your thoughts. Avoiding our problems. Enjoy sleeping.
Confringo. Crucial.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Confringo.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo. Defender. Imperial. Confringo. Defender. Alohomora.
Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Aloha Mora. That wasn't too hard. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Imperio.
Rookwards don't go down. There's a Confringo. You Confringo. Some of them. Confringo. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. What did you do?
Imperial.
I am at your call.
Crucio.
Confringo. Confringo.
Confringo. Revelio.
Leviosa. Defender. Confringo. Imperio.
You're going to regret that.
Expulso. Production.
Expulsion.
Still don't you, sweetheart? Production.
Trolls best watch out for you.
Protego. Stupefy.
Your eyes.
Imperio.
Expulso. Not so tough now, are ya?
It's no trick. Quite conductive, aren't we? Stolen difficult.
Where's
Expulsion!
Confringo. Stupid. There's two. Confringo. Stupid. Confringo.
Expulsion! Electric expulsion!
Imperial.
I am at your call.
Crucial.
You'll be sorry you did that. Expulsion!
No one to share in my victory.
Mine a plum job, Green.
Is that you, Royland?
They come after me. I'll stick them like a nocturne.
Imperial.
Over here!
Levioso! Here's 10, Levioso! Mind yourself!
Protego. Stupid. Confringo. Defender.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh, don't you look adorable in your...
Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro. Bella Navarro. May I help you?
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Something must be done about
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madam Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwa, disrupting not only our sense, it appeared that they were fine.
Sylvana Selwyn?
head rat. My guess is that if... But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I'm at my wit...
Sylvana Selwyn? I thought...
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as...
Where is
Clagmar Castle's along...
What's so dangerous?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them... She was ready to go back to her family in Italy. Ooh.
I could take care of...
Goodness, no. I'd never ask us. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the... Selwyn and his cronies.
Sounds as if Sylvana Selwyn has to go. The band. This must be the castle that Sylvana Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
Imperio. Confringo. Protego. Expansives. Confringo.
Petrificus Totalis.
I shall end you.
Confringo. Imperio.
There's Selwyn. He's going to me.
Defender. Hello? Confringo.
You won't escape again.
Disarm my wand. Take my bolter. Coward.
Stupefy. Confringo. You're the warrior.
Expulsor.
Potato.
Expulsor.
Are you always this awful?
Defender.
Get out of my
Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Benite.
things up for you.
Imperial. Go. Cruise. Defender. Confringo.
Pay for your deeds. Expulsor. Expulsor.
Confringo.
You wanted it then?
Confringo. Vulture. Imperial.
I didn't like the looks of that encampment.
Expulsor.
Confringo. Defender. Cruise. Confringo! Defender!
That's it for Selwyn. Should go and see Madame Olivier back in Crowcroft about that bounty.
Petrificus Titanic!
Imperial!
Stop me! Ah!
Defender! Confringo! Confringo!
What have you done?
Imperial! Confringo! Crucio! Defender!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
What are you up to now?
I wonder if you'd be able to help me.
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio.
You're the little
Imperial!
You're that hypocrite thing.
Careful not to get bit.
Confringo! Defender!
After you took that goblin round.
Crucio! Confringo!
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Have you heard any news about Sylvana Selwyn?
Arresto momentum. Imperial. Confringo. Protego. Defender. Crucio. Confringo.
Sylvana Selwyn?
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's stop filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the ground. No better for
Defender.
Is that right? I've heard
Protego.
Why don't I hit you?
Confringo.
Loud as a troll you are.
Defender. Stupid.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
Why am I always on patrol? Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection, Char. Stop right there!
Imperial. Confringo. Protego.
How does that feel?
Crucio.
Good feeling, hypocrite.
Defender.
Well. Looks like...
Revelio.
Quite a lot.
Imperial. Crucio. Confringo. Incendio.
Confringo.
Fringo.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Imperium. Bombarda.
It's Norman Treadwell's little saviour.
Imperio.
Well.
Confringo. Defender.
I'm always given the dull tasks.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. Made it. Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult.
Now that's more like it.
Did anyone else see that? That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United, and my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty, but I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Revelio.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Who lived here, I wonder? This looks intriguing. Reparo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Shame you're so foul.